Alexander is a young man who doesn't like the direction his life has taken. The enlisted soldier faces 10 years in prison for 2 charges of going absent without leave. He insists he'd been left with no choice. The beatings, the bullying, the abuse had become too much to bear, and the army was ignoring his resignation letters.
If people want to leave, they're asked for money. We're openly told this on the parade ground. We submitted our tenders, but we're told, if you want to leave, pay your commanders.
Alexander's isn't an isolated case. At least 5 soldiers from bases here in the city of Maikop are being prosecuted for going AWOL after they were transferred to Karamovsky near the Ukrainian border. The statistics are murky though, and the real figure probably runs to at least 60, maybe more.
One of the things we've heard repeatedly here is that bullying and abuse are not the only reasons why contract soldiers are running from the Russian army. People say that unidentified recruiters have been working the army bases, offering cash to soldiers to go and fight in Ukraine. Understandably, it's something Alexander isn't that keen on talking about.
People were intimidated. They're locked up now. Guys came, I don't know who they were, and threatened them with 13 years in jail if they didn't take their words back.
Acting for Alexander and 5 other soldiers is Tatiana Chernetskaya. She's been dismissed in Russian media as a spreader of rumours, hassled by police, and her phone has been both blocked and listened to.
About the recruiters, Pavel Timchenko, who was in prison, spoke out about this first, but he's been forced to retract his original evidence and admit his guilt. He's out now, but he's a completely broken man. Naturally, the other guys are afraid.
We asked the Russian Defence Ministry, both by phone and letter, at both national and regional levels, for their response to all this, but they said they had no comment at the moment. Russia's defence spending is soaring, the consequence of a massive, high-profile military modernisation programme. But despite all the money being spent, conditions for serving soldiers remain perilous. Just last month, 23 young men died when a section of their Siberian barracks collapsed in the middle of the night. This is an increasingly militaristic country which reveres the service of soldiers past, a respect it doesn't seem to be giving to some serving now. Rory Challens, Al Jazeera, Maikop, Southern Russia.